If you are currently, shelling out $20 a month for ChatGPT
Oh.
or secretly worrying about where your data actually goes when you hit send listen up, welcome to today's deep dive.
Yeah, because we are looking at something pretty wild today. A May 31st, 2026 launch video from Felix Kalberg, right? Who most of you know as PewDiePie.
Right, PewDiePie. And he just dropped this completely free open source project called Odysseus. So our mission today is basically figuring out why this free workspace is a massive deal for your wallet, your privacy, and just AI in general.
Exactly, because to really get why Odysseus matters, we have to talk about the trap of mainstream AI right now, like tools like Claude or Gemini.
The whole subscription trap.
Well, that, but also the data trap. They run on these massive corporate clouds, right? So every private document, every prompt you type, it gets beamed straight to their servers.
Right, because the assumption is that your laptop just isn't powerful enough to run it.
Exactly. You pay a hefty monthly fee to rent their computing power, and in exchange, they get to hoard all your data.
I mean, it's like hiring this brilliant personal assistant, right?
Yeah.
But you have to pay them every month, and they secretly forward photocopies of your private diary to their corporate headquarters.
That is literally what is happening, and that is exactly the dynamic Odysseus is trying to blow up.
Right, so how does it actually do that? Because I think the corporate cloud model is just what we all accept at this point.
Well, Odysseus is what we call a local first workspace. The actual AI model, like the mathematical brain of the whole thing, gets downloaded directly to your own machine's GPU.
But so wait, zero telemetry? Like nothing goes back to the company?
Zero telemetry. You could literally rip the Ethernet cable out of your wall, and the AI still works perfectly. It's completely private.
That is wild. But okay, if it's disconnected from the cloud, how does it do the heavy lifting? Because, ChatGPT charges $20 for stuff like deep research and autonomous agents.
Yeah, well, Odysseus does all of that locally. It actually has those same deep research pipelines built right into the software architecture.
Free on your own hardware.
Totally free. You just ask it to do something, and the agent will actually write a list of subtasks for itself, execute them in the background, read its own work, and correct its own mistakes. It even has this smart email assistant that triages your inbox.
Okay, but let me push back here for a second. Because free and local sounds amazing, but usually running local AI means messing around with Python environments and confusing terminal commands. Most people are not doing that.
Oh, I know. It's usually a nightmare. But that is exactly what the Cookbook feature fixes. It's built right into Odysseus to eliminate that barrier.
Cookbook. What does that mean? Like recipes for models?
Basically, yeah. It's an automated hardware scanner. The second you open the app, it evaluates your CPU, your GPU, your RAM, and spits out a precise compatibility score.
Oh, wow. So it just tells you exactly what your rig can actually handle.
Exactly. And then it takes that score and cross-references it with a curated catalog of over 270 open-source AI models.
207.
Yeah, and it highlights the ones perfectly optimized for your specific setup. Then you literally just click once to deploy them.
So no coding, no GitHub repositories.
Zero. It completely automates the highly technical setup. It puts advanced AI right into the hands of anyone who just wants to click a button and get to work.
I mean, think about the cultural shift here. PewDiePie has, what, over 110 million subscribers? And he isn't even a software engineer.
No, he spent a year learning to code just to build this system.
Which is crazy. And now serious developer communities, places like Hacker News, are analyzing the code and treating it as a legitimate breakthrough. It turns normal consumers into builders.
It really does. It rips the infrastructure out of the locked corporate cloud and drops it right on your desktop. When the friction drops to zero, you actually own your AI infrastructure.
And he did not hide his motives at all. In the launch video, he looks right at the camera and delivers this very blunt message to the major AI companies. He says the war on big tech has just begun.
It is a massive direct challenge to those multi-billion-dollar subscription models that OpenAI and Google rely on.
Right, which leaves you with a huge question to think about. If millions of everyday people suddenly have these free, self-evolving AI agents running locally on their own hard drives, what happens when developers write plugins so these agents can start talking to each other peer-to-peer?
Oh man, a totally decentralized network.
Exactly. A decentralized network of local AI assistants solving problems together, completely off the grid, bypassing the traditional internet and the tech giants entirely. Now that is a wild future to imagine.